work quite hard. We're still at the pyramids, still building our pyramids, but next week we might move on to somewhere else. We'll see how we get on. So it's 20 seconds of something, 40 seconds of something else, and then the 60-second part of the pyramid is always something to do with the table tennis. Remember, it's your workout, not mine, so do it that's right for you. You can do bits in the chair, do it standing, adapt to different, adapt the exercises to suit you. If something hurts, stop. So I think we'll just get going now with a little warm up, although it's very warm and you're probably warm already. So just transferring the weight from your toes right the way through your foot and getting those ankles stretched out and beginning to rotate your shoulders at the same time. And then going up on your toes and lift your shoulders up and down, 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 and back to this, but this time taking 2 rolls forward, 2 back, and getting bigger and bigger. This is Fitness Gold session 16, so we should really by now be feeling the benefits of what we've been doing. So reaching up higher and beginning to lift those knees and sway the arms across and across. Try and get them at shoulder height. We're beginning to warm up through that trunk now. Keep looking forward. Don't let your shoulders come up to your ears. Okay, just very small big movements through your feet now. Elbows in, hands pointing forward with your palms up, and take out that stretch in that shoulder joint. And come back in and out and in and out and in. And have your hands on your waist. Take your feet sort of shoulder width apart and just rotate round and look round to one side. Again, keeping your focus straight ahead. Don't drop your head. Come to the middle, then the other way. Back to the middle, the other way. So you're feeling a nice rotation through that waist and your lower back. And we'll just go out to the side. So we just do a couple of stretches through our legs and get going. So we're going to stretch that hamstring, do it in the chair if you need to. Some people like to do the stretch by putting their heel up onto a chair if you can do that. Make sure that the leg on the ground is always, the foot is pointing forward, don't have it at an angle. And then change, nice soft knee, feel that stretch. And then we're going to bring the knee up and take it out to the side. Up, take it out. So we're opening that hip opener, abductor, and then the other way, out to the side. Hold on if you need to. Right, I think we're ready to go. Everybody warmed up. And we're pyramid number 1 today is the balancing on your right leg, left knee as high as you can get it. Hold on if you need to, and if you can, throwing the tennis ball, table tennis ball up. And when we come back down the other side of the pyramid, we do it on the other leg. So balancing on your right leg to start with for 20 seconds. Is everybody ready, T?
Yeah, everyone's ready. We've got Andrews as well, which is great.
Brilliant. Off we go. So balancing on our right leg. Keep that focus forward. Knee high. If you can get it at that right angle, that's great. Throwing up. Keep the shoulders back, chest open, and that's your 20 seconds. Well done, everybody. The next exercise. The next exercise is toe taps, and if you want to with this one, you can take your legs to the side or take them forward and tap forward or tap behind or tap a mixture. You can use weights if you want or nothing, or you can just use a table tennis ball like we have done quite a lot. So I'm going to vary it up this time. I'm going to do a few forward, a few to the side and a few back. Are we ready? Off we go. So I'm going to tap forward for a few. Just makes the heart a little bit harder. I'm going to go out to the side.
Yeah, I like the variation, Anna. I'm mixing it up. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then
I was doing.
Taking the legs back. A little bit of a bend in the knees so you don't overextend the joint. And then I'm going to go back to the old faithful side ones, just for the last 10 seconds. And then we're going into our first table tennis one, which is, that's 40 seconds. With our right hand, it's the Sandy's one, 4 forehands, 4 backhands, with our right hand. So, everybody got their table tennis bat?
Yeah.
Ready to go? If you haven't got a bat, it doesn't matter, just use your hand. Off we go. Remember, it's for a minute.
Yeah.
It's always longer than we think.
Actually, the nice thing, Anna, what people can do is build up the pace. So imagine this is a rally building up. So start off fairly slowly and let's build up towards that end of that 60 seconds of going for those harder winning shots.
I'll tell you when we've got the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, tell me when we're at that.
Yeah.
That's lovely, Andrew. You've got lovely wide stance there, which is fantastic. They say it should be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We use shoulder width apart. It's a little bit wider than that. You get that really strong base with the knees bent as well. That's brilliant. Looking really good, Sandy. Looking great there, Steve. Nice and bouncy.
Right. Last 10 seconds. This big.
Okay, come on then. Let's go for the faster shots. I'm just whipping that arm a bit quicker this time. Fantastic.
Oh, and that's the minute. Great.
Love
well
it.
Everyone. Oh, still buzzing.
Welcome, Serena. Serena's just joined us.
Oh, welcome, Serena. Right, so we're back to some toe taps. So this time I'm just going to use the table tennis ball, and as we usually do, for 40 seconds. So taking it over my head, but I'm just going to go side to side. I'm going to try and control the ball. I had problems on Monday. I'm trying to bend a little bit lower between each one because that's quite good for my glutes.
Yeah.
Remember, if you can of course just do the star jump like that, which for me is pretty much a no-no.
So make sure you're warmed up, Serena. That's great. This is quite a nice one just to join in, actually. That's lovely.
Yeah, nice and gentle. Stretches you as well. Brill. Okay, and now we're on to our our balance, but on our left leg. So just for 20 seconds, and again, throw up if you want to, the ball, not the stomach. Off we go. So you're balancing on your left leg.
Nice balance.
And stop. Well done. Have a little drink because it's warm work today. Welcome, Serena. Go into these very gently. Do what you can in or out of the chair. The pyramid 2 is the heel raises. Then it's the shoulder presses. Then the table tennis one, it's the little touch shots.
Lovely.
Lunging, where we need to make sure we've got that right angle when we lunge. So, heel raises. If you want to try and balance something, you can. Don't know if I can, I'll try. 20 seconds, off we go. Just really strengthening our calves. And if you can do it without letting your heels drop to the ground. That's fantastic. Really feel the extension in the ankle. Keep breathing though. Keep looking forward, shoulders back. Oh, that's our 20 seconds. Next one then is the shoulder press. So if you're in a chair, that's fine. You can move your legs as well. Elbows out, lift, try and meet. Do whatever you like with your feet, or you can stand still. 40 seconds, off we go. So reaching up. Make sure your elbows don't come forward. Keep them out to the side. Really feel that work. Tighten the core. I'm going up on my toes and coming down as I do this.
Well done, Andrew. You've got some quite heavy weights there. That's good going. And Steve. Me and Robert are on the tins. I think so, Serena and Sandy, what I can see.
Yeah, I'm still on the tins. Last few seconds. Just adds that little bit of resistance. And that's the 40 seconds. So now we're on to those little lunges, those little touch shots, Teresa.
Lovely. Yeah, I'll think of some different shadow play ones for next week. I've got a few more, so if we want some different ones.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Send me a couple more because,
yeah,
you know, we're off somewhere different next week.
Lovely. You can mix it up.
Yeah. I want 4. Are you ready? Off we go for a minute.
So little 2 touch forehands and 2 touch backhand. I'm just stepping in with my left foot with my backhand and my right foot with my forehand. That's it. We've talked about this technically before. The backhand, sometimes you do step in with your right leg, but because this is a fitness session, I think it's nice to do one leg then the other, isn't it, Anna? So we get that balance.
It's like that lunge movement.
That's it. And the back surface should be facing up. That's lovely, Andrew. You can see that nice touch play. And Andrew, you can lunge even lower with that. Imagine when Wenway's dropped you really short. That's it. A real little touch shot over the net. Your legs just going under that table, we imagine, as we're playing the shot. That's lovely. Yeah, nice one, Serena.
Just the last 5 seconds.
Lovely. Oh, little touch shot.
Really short. That's it.
Whee.
That's a minute. So we're then back to our shoulder presses for our 40 seconds. Off we go. Some people who, I wouldn't do this because there's squats in the next one, but some people might want to do it like that.
Yeah, so squat. Well,
yeah.
You could always do that. Yeah, good boy. Challenge yourself. You're a lot younger and fitter than some of us on here.
Yeah.
That's lovely, Tina. I don't know about you guys, but I really feel my arms toning up a bit from doing this.
Yes.
Over the weeks.
So it's just the last couple of seconds. Well done, everybody. Well done, folks. And now we're on to the heel raises for that 20 seconds. See if I can do it again, see if I can balance that. So up and down. Do hold on if you need to, because the worst thing you can do is to wobble too much and put something out.
Yeah. The nice one with this, Anna, is I see people's heads disappearing in and out of the screen, which sort of seems that they are going up.
And stop. Well done. Right, that's 2 done. Let's have a drink. Let's have a sip. 3 more pyramids to work through. So our next one, I think it's really good because people seem to be managing with our quick movement through. So it's really keeping you active. This one is the squats. So hips, feet shoulder width apart, low, taking your weight down through your heels. If you want to bounce, you can. Then it's the reaching opposite hand and leg, reaching up off that top shelf. If that's too much, just marching. If you're in the chair, still try and get that reach. Then it's the 2 forehands in the middle, 1 step to the side, 2 forehands at the side, and then it's back down again. So Are we ready with our squats?
Lovely.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, Teresa's bouncing it all the time.
So Serena.
Well done. Push down through those heels and pull up through those inner thighs so you really feel that strength in your inner thigh. And that's our 20 seconds. Well done, folks. Now it's that ladder climb or that reaching for that chocolate bar. So we're going to the opposite arm and leg, really stretching and reaching. If this is too much, just marching high is absolutely brilliant. And stretch. And stretch. Oh, I want to try and touch the ceiling.
That's lovely. Reaching. Tina looks like she is touching her ceiling.
Oh, so which one? Get that other arm down. It's such a good stretch. And it's really good hand coordination because you're on that cross patterning wavelength. Last couple of seconds before we're into a 1 minute of table tennis. So 2 forehands in the middle and then 1 step, 2 forehands at the side. 1 minute to go. Off we go.
So same thing again, build up that speed slowly. Make sure that side step, you're still keeping the left foot forward and the right foot behind. It's that twist at the waist that people forget about. They just use their arm, but that's good. I can see Andrew really twisting and Robert twisting. Try and really start from low to high. And as you do it, your waist twists with the shot quite naturally.
Quite a whip, isn't it?
Yeah, I finish up at just a sort of head level, just at the eye level with the shot. So don't make it too long. That's it. Lovely. Get that movement.
Okay, last 10.
That's it, Steve.
It's a big build. I'm going to beat Steve Airy because he's had 2 well dones. Going to you, Steve.
He's hitting it hard, I can tell. That's it, last couple of shots.
And that's it. Well done, folks. Brilliant.
Ooh.
Oh. Right, then we're back to our ladder climbs for 40 seconds. So that's that, really try and get that cross pattern, that opposite arm and leg. Off we go. So good for our coordination.
You really drill it down your side, don't you, Anna, as well? I can really feel it. Nice.
Yeah. I think we sit so much sort of scrunched in and scrunched up that we forget to stretch certain parts.
That's lovely, Robert. Really reaching up. And Serena.
Last 5, T. Get that chocolate down, reach that ceiling, and we're there. Got it. Got it. Oh. Squats for 20 seconds. Off we go.
I'm not going to bounce this time. I'm just trying to concentrate on my back going through my heels.
Heels, yeah.
Got a tendency.
Last 3, 2, pull up through those inner thighs. 1 and stop. Well done. Oh, have another little sip of water. It's really important to keep hydrated. This time, either in the chair, you're going to do the ab curl. So from here, coming forward, or on the ground. But if you're on the ground, the important thing is to keep that imprint, that lower part of your back pushed into the ground. So you're coming up to maybe exhaling. So we've talked about lots of different ways of doing these. So just coming up and going back a little bit, or having our legs up, or coming right up, whichever suits you and which you're used to and you feel is working your abs best. So we've got 20 seconds of those. Then we've got some bicep curls with heel taps. Then we're using our left hand, 4 forehands, 4 backhands. Then we're doing some triceps and then the abs again. So off we go with our abs. I'm going to just have my hand, don't have your hands right behind your head and pull it forward. Breathe out as you come up, exhale. And as you go down. If you're right down, remember, imprint on the back. You can come up with your hands like this. That's our 20 seconds. So we're now into our bicep curls with some heel taps there for 40 seconds. Are we ready? Off we go. Elbow right in. I have got some heavier weights upstairs.
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying that next week or so.
Yeah. Bit of progress. But it doesn't matter if you're not even using anything, it does something which is right for you. Keep that core engaged. Really good biceps.
Good work, everybody. This is a good one for the view. You can see everybody's working at the same time.
Well done, everyone. Okay, now with that in your left hand, and we'll right. So it's 4 forehands, 4 backhands with our left hand. So off we go.
Be interesting to see if we're any better playing with our non-playing hand when we get back to this shadow play we've done. It's the feet that's always the hard thing. So remember that the feet are for your forehand, the other way around. So you're right forward. Just feels quite unnatural. The backhand's okay because you're pretty much square to the line of play, but it's that forehand.
That's where the things like the climbing, reaching up is good for that, getting the opposite arm and leg working on things like that. Yeah, really good.
With so many top table tennis players, their shoulder and their back, you can see their back, it's so overdeveloped, one arm, a bit like Nadal and Federer with one side of their body. But
last 5 seconds, guys.
Let's do this.
Ooh. And that's it. So now back to this time we're going to do triceps. I know that Tina, I think last time, did her tricep dips on the chair, didn't you? So you can do them there if you want to. I might try that this time. It's good for me. Off we go, 40 seconds. If you've got the tins, make sure you come up the side and then take your elbows back behind you. Keep your bottom as close to the chair if you're doing the full dip.
Oh, well done, Steve. He's going for the tricep dips this time.
Well done. And it's even harder if you want to put your legs straight in front of you.
Yeah, that's a real challenge.
Yeah. But we're down to the last 5 seconds, guys. Horrible, this one. And stop. Well done, everyone. So now we're on to our ab curls again. So down we go. 20 seconds. Does everybody look as if they're ready to go, Teresa?
Yeah, looking good.
Off we go then. I'll just do these ones where you reach up. It's a bit like a roll up if you do Pilates. Roll up, but try and get that lower back imprinted on the mat. Exhale as you come up and stop. Well done. Whoa, we are flying. That's pyramid 4 done. Last pyramid to go. So this one we are grapevining side to side. Then we're on the ground or in the chair doing the crunches. So if you're in the chair, opposite knee. If you're on the ground, it's one down, one up, or you can like bicycle, up to you. Or you can just toe tap. Then for 40 seconds, then we are tapping our back down, so very aerobic, down and down. So a lot of side to side with the grapevine, and then the grapevine at the end. So, is everybody ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go. So that's the grapevine to begin with. Take your foot behind, touch the heel down. Get that pulse, keeping that pulse going. With the crunches, the second one we all do standing. That's our 20 seconds of grapevine. So now we're doing our crunches either in the chair or on the ground. So you can do the bicycle one or you can do the toe tap. But I want to see the opposite knee to leg. Off we go, 40 seconds, so don't rush it. This is when you just see everybody's feet, isn't it, Teresa?
Yeah, I've got a good view. That's good. Well done,
Keep
Anna.
breathing. Get that, make sure that lower back is imprinted onto your mat. My back has got much stronger as well doing this. You're into your last 10 seconds. So the worst is over, guys. And there you go. Then up we get for our 1 minute of tapping our back down to one side, coming across, tapping it down. Trying to keep your chest up and taking your weight down through the heels when you tap. If you're in the chair, just tapping and coming right over, so you're getting that nice side stretch, trying to transfer the weight through your feet. Okay, off we go. So down, up on your toes. Nice quick movement on your toes. Don't cross your feet on this one, don't get them in a knot. Keep looking up.
Nice one, this one is real table tennis movement. Nice side stepping.
Yeah. It's good to get that movement through the knees, isn't it? Because sometimes we're so stiff in our legs. So halfway through, gang. Everyone okay there?
Yeah, looking good.
Good.
Disappearing.
Balance, looking up. You can imagine that having your photograph taken all the time. It's good for your glutes as well. Last 5 seconds. And that is it.
Ooh.
Well done. Okay, so this time we're going to not go down or in the chair. Possible opposite knee. So that crossover again, which is so good for the strength for your forehands. 40 seconds, off we go. You bring the knee up, breathe out.
You actually touching your elbow on your knee, Anna? Or
Yeah, if you can, touch it. Some people haven't got that mobility in the waist till the top half of the body. So it's good for that as well. Just get as far as you can. Trying to keep my elbows just below shoulder height. Last 10 seconds of these. There we go. Excellent. Now we're into our last 20 seconds of grapevine. So, off we go. And we're going to do, I think we'll do 40 seconds grapevine actually, because we'll slow it down after 20 as part of our warm down. It's quite a nice one because it's swinging through everything.
Yeah, it's almost a cool down exercise in itself.
Yeah, it's a really good one for that. So we're down, slowing it down part of the cool down. We're not trying to highly energize, we're trying to bring our heart rate down. There we go, that's 40 seconds of that. That's our pyramid done. So we'll just do a little bit more to slow everything down and stretch everything out. So just walk forwards and shake your legs, and backwards, shaking your legs out to the side, and reaching up and coming down, and making those smaller. Oh, I've got Juliet on the phone.
Oh, hopefully that's for Brandon.
Yeah. I'll have to bring him back. So just swinging from the side, and then stretch down to one side and to the other side, and then elbow in, and then just stretch that arm out, that wrist. Keep taking the weight back and forward so there's no accumulation. And the other side, stretch the wrist and then stretch that arm out. And take your elbows out and just stretch right back through there. So we're stretching through the chest. And just down to the side. And that side. And we're going to stretch the hamstrings out in whichever way is right for you. That's the muscle that's down the back there. So either in the chair or like that. Or sometimes, as I said, I think the last couple of times, push your hips back, bend your knees slightly, and take your weight forward and get that nice hang. And that gives a nice stretch down this part of your back and there. But sometimes people find it gives them a bit of a head rush, so just do what's right for you.
I quite like that hanging. It feels like you've had a really good workout and you can feel.
You feel things open up, don't you?
Yeah.
And then, and it does it evenly, you know, you don't go one side and the other. And come up, and then we'll just do that stretch down the front of the leg, which you can do holding on and lift up, or sitting on the chair and take one leg down. Make sure that that ankle is extended because you get a better stretch through the hip flexor.
Oh, I'm very good at that.
And then the other one. Some people like doing this one lying on their stomach on the floor and holding on to their foot. But that's quite a strong stretch and it can catch the hamstring. So rotate outwards that ankle and the other way. And other foot. And in. And look what's happening behind your left shoulder. Forward, behind your right shoulder, always tighter on this side, and forward, down, and up. Pat yourself on the back, well done. You deserve a pins or something after that. Really good, well done everybody.